Good morning. Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I'm here to bring you some yoga that's going to help with you sitting at your desk all day, or maybe feeling a little stressed out during this whole coronavirus thing. I want you to take this opportunity. We're just going to move our body. That's all that yoga is. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to have Dylan as a modifier. So if something doesn't feel good in your body, I invite you not to do it. Yoga is going to feel good in your body. If there's anything that pulls or strains or feels tight, I invite you just to breathe into it. So we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position, any way that's comfortable for you. So from sitting at the computer all day, we're going to just take a couple of neck rolls. So I invite you, if it feels good, to close your eyes. You're going to go ahead and drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. And you're going to imagine that left shoulder wants to slide down your body. Just take a breath in and open up your mouth and let it out. And on your next inhale, bring your neck back through center. And then as you exhale, take your left ear over to your left shoulder. You're going to notice the stretch from your right ear. Just take a breath in and open up your mouth and let it out. And then on your inhale, you're going to come back to center, neutral with your neck. And then very slowly, keeping the eyes closed here, I invite you to drop your head back. You're going to expose your throat to the ceiling. Just take a breath in, just notice. And open your mouth and empty out. On your inhale, come back to a neutral neck. And then on your exhale, go ahead and take your chin to your chest. You're going to feel the shoulders as you take an inhale, swell up your lungs. And then exhale, open your mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror. And then on your inhale, come back to a neutral neck. And then roll your shoulders all the way down your back. On your inhale, you're going to go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. And then on your exhale, you're going to reach forward as far as you can go. Plant your hands down. Now, somebody may feel good, they can get their forehead down. Somebody's just sitting up a few inches away from the mat. I invite you to seal your lips here. And in yoga, it's all about breathing. The poses don't really matter. It's just about settling into your breath and into your body. So, I want you to take a breath in through your nose. Imagine you can fill up your belly. On your exhale, seal your lips and then force your breath up and out through the nose. And again, breathe in through the nose, sealing the lips. Keeping the lips sealed, breathe out through your nose. And then do it one more time and imagine there's a little mirror underneath your nose. You want to fog up a little mirror. It's a way to start to engage our ujjayi breath. And all that means is you're breathing in and out through your nose, and this time on your exhale, you're going to start to pull your belly to your spine. It's going to feel a little strange at first. But if you can fill up your body like a giant balloon, and then you exhale, force the breath out. On your next inhale, any way you're going to get there, make your way to your hands and your knees. So you're going to open up your fingers as wide as you can, as if you were giving a high five to your mat. And since you've been on the computer for so much time, more than ever, we're going to work on our wrists a little bit. So I invite you to have your wrists face each other. Fingers are going to splay out. So wrists face each other, fingers splay out. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. See if your exhale can sound like Darth Vader or waves crashing upon a beach. Wouldn't that be nice? I know. 1 more breath. Then empty it out. And then on your next inhale, if it feels good, you're going to have your fingertips face you, but your wrists are going to face the top of the mat. Go the opposite way. So have your fingertips face your eye now. And you're going to take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. So you can keep the belly and the spine connected. It's going to protect your lower back. You're building your core. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your inhale, have your fingertips face the top of the mat again, like we started. And then go ahead and have your fingertips face each other. Middle fingers are going to face each other as your wrists face out. Beautiful. Breathe in, soften your neck. And exhale. Every exhale, you're going to push a little further into your mat. Inhale, feel your body swell up. And then exhale, start to breathe into the lower part of your belly. On this inhale, you're going to flip so the back of your hands are on the mat. Your palms face up. So have your middle fingers face you. All right, here you go. Try to make a fist. You can feel that. And then exhale. So have your wrists face each other. And then make a fist. It's great for carpal tunnel. Open up wide. Can you do it? Inhale, make your fist. Everyone's loving it here, I promise. Exhale, open up the palms, and then you're going to come back to what we call our tabletop. Fingers face the front of the room. So now you're going to go ahead and roll over your toes. You're going to lift your legs straight, stick your butt into the air. So you're going to look like an upside down V. In yoga, we call it downward facing dog. So just remember to breathe. That's the most important thing about yoga. And now we're going to make some space because you've been sitting for so long. So bend into your right knee, and then bend into your left. And then bend into your right knee, and bend into your left knee. And relax your neck. Maybe shake it yes or no. We've already warmed up our neck a little. And imagine you're sliding your mat forward. So take any pressure out of your wrists. Take one more big breath in. This time, open your mouth and empty it out. On your inhale, make your way to a high plank. It's a fancy word for a high push-up. And then you're going to come back to your knees. And then on your inhale, go ahead and reach your right arm out in front of you. Your palm is going to face to the left. And then you're going to send your left leg behind you, flexing the foot. You're going to find some balance here. And you're going to untuck your toes so the right shin grounds down. And you're going to maybe smile for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring your left knee down. Send your right arm up to the sky. Look at your right palm. And then you're going to slide your right hand underneath your left shoulder. Go ahead and come down to your right ear. And you're going to stay here if it feels good. Now Rachel can go ahead and take her hand behind her back to open up through her shoulders. And Dylan here needs a little bit more time. It's not a race. 2 things. You can't be bad at yoga. You can't be bad at yoga. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you'd like a little more stretch here, you can always walk your left fingertips to the top of the mat. Notice your breath. On your next inhalation, go ahead and bring your left hand under your left shoulder. And then as you exhale, push your left hand into the ground, open to the right side of the room, look at your right middle finger, and then go ahead and bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder. And then on this next inhale, drop your belly, look up to the sky. And then as you exhale, round your spine, take your chin to your chest. Inhale to drop the belly, look up, slide your shoulders away, and then exhale, round your spine, take your chin to your chest. 1 more, we call them cat-cows, drop the belly, and then round your spine. And coming back for a neutral spine, keep the belly and spine together, right? So hands are grounding, shins are grounding, you feel so strong, you reach the left arm forward in front of you. And this time, send your right leg back. Flex your right foot, dropping the right hip. Feel your left shin round. Take 2 more breaths. Your next exhale, you're going to first drop your right knee down. You're going to send your left arm up to the sky. Look at the left middle finger, and then slowly, we call it thread the needle. Slide it underneath the right armpit. Come down to your left ear. Notice how you feel. One side's going to feel different than the other as opposed to. You're bringing awareness to your body with the breath. So if it feels good, stay here or wrap that right arm behind to your left hip crease. Maybe you walk the right fingertips to the top of the mat. Maybe on this side, you can walk the right fingertips over to the left, taking a gaze underneath that right bicep. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in, breathe into your ribs. Stay for the breath out. Your next inhale, that right hand comes underneath the right shoulder. Open up your fingers wide, and then send that left arm up to the sky as you open up, and then back to your hands and your knees. On your inhale, drop your belly, come up to the sky. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale to round the spine. One more. Inhale, drop your belly. And exhale, round your spine. All right, you're going to bring your forehead to the mat. And then you're going to walk your fingertips to the top. Somebody is going to lift their wrists. Somebody's going to lift their elbows. And everybody's going to slide their shoulders away. Press into your shins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide your hands back 2 inches. Roll over your toes. Straighten your legs, stick your butt up. There's your downward facing dog. On your inhale, come to your tippy toes. And then exhale to your heels. And then inhale, see if you can lift back up to your tippy toes. And then exhale to your heels. Last one. Inhale to your tippy toes. And then exhale to your heels. On your inhale, look forward. You're going to slowly go back to your high plank, taking the push-up. And this time you get to lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your right ear to the mat. Look over to the left side of your room. So especially if you've been at a desk or a computer for a really long time, we feel it not only in our shoulders and our wrists, but in our lower back. We tend to slouch or get comfortable. So we're going to work on this lower back. It's going to feel incredible. So go ahead and bend your left knee. Your left fingertips are going to go ahead and take your heel, the foot, or the ankle. Now, if this is too much for you and you can't take your ankle, it's okay. You're going to bring your forehead to the mat. You're going to reach your right arm forward. And on your next inhale, see if everything can lift off the mat and press into your hips. Your chin, your chest, your right leg, your left shin, your left quad, and then lower back down. 3. Again, inhale, see what you can lift. And then exhale to lower. 1 more. Bring that right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg off the mat. Everything lifts. And then lower down. Release that left knee down. Look over to the right side of the room. Take a breath in. Open up your mouth, empty it out. Then go ahead and bend your right knee. Again, one side is different from the other. If it feels good, take the ankle, take the shin, take the top of the foot. If you can't reach, it's okay. You're going to send your left arm out forward in front of you. And you're going to bring your forehead to the mat so that when you inhale, everything lifts up, including the left leg, left hand, chin, and chest. And then lower down. Inhale, everything lifts up. Use your exhale to lower down. Last one, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, lower down. And then release both feet down. Reach both arms forward, palms face each other. We call this super person instead of Superman or Superwoman, right? Or super people. So you're going to press into your hips. On your inhale, lift your arms, lift your chin, lift your chest, squeeze your ankles, lift your thighs off the mat, lift your chin, head off the mat for 5. You're flying. 4, biceps by your ears. 2, 1, and lower all the way down. You're going to make your way back to your hands and your knees any way that's comfortable. You're going to take one cat-cow, so drop the belly, look up. And then exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone, feel your glutes engage. Inhale, come to a flat back. Roll over your toes, send your tailbone up, downward facing dog. So again, now pedal out your legs. Notice the difference, making more space. On your inhale, look forward. And on your exhale, you're going to travel to the top of the mat. You can walk or jump. I don't care how you get there. Inhale, lift up halfway. So you're going to look forward, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, look up halfway, slide the shoulders away from the ears, awesome. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Go ahead and separate your feet 2 fist width distance apart. That's how wide your hips are. So sometimes you just might need to measure. And then you're going to relax your neck. And your right hand takes your left elbow. And then your left hand takes your right elbow. Somebody else wants to bring their hands behind their back to interlace their fingers. If your hands interlace, you can roll your shoulders up and over. Any variation is going to find some length from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. There's a slight bend in your knee. You're here for 5, 4, watch your breath. 3, 2, 1, wherever you are, release your hands down to your feet. Inhale, come to your flat back, and exhale, fold. You're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, really slow. Imagine it's like a zipper. Go ahead, come on. Shoulders rise up to the ears, and down, back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Your right hand is going to take your left wrist. Take a side bend over to the right. Feel that left side of your body get long. And then inhale, come back to center. It's your left hand that's going to take your right wrist. Take the side bend over to the left. Look up to the right. And then inhale, come back to your center. Reach up and back, a little back bend. Send your hips forward. And then exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Bend into your knees. Come down to your bottom. And then onto your back. So I'm just going to show this quick. This is an amazing thing to do after a long day of work. It's going to wring out your spinal column. It is going to release your hips from sitting. So drop both knees into the chest. And then drop both knees over to the right side. Let your arms open up like the letter T. Take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. If you're looking for a deeper stretch, really take your left ankle on top of your right knee. And then breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. On your inhale, start to draw your knees back through center. And go ahead and drop the knees over to the left side. And you're going to look the opposite way of your knees. Big breath in. Giant breath out for a deeper twist here. Your left ankle. Your left ankle can come on top of your right knee. Take another breath in. And another breath out. Your next inhale, draw your knees back to center. And then plant your feet onto the mat. And then bring your arms by your sides. On your inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. And then lower down. Inhale to lift your hips up to the sky. And then exhale to lower down. You have 1 more. Inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. And then lower back down. You're going to make your way back up to a comfortable seat. You're going to take your right ear to your right shoulder. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the left. 1 breath in. One breath out. Inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, drop your head back. Feel the space you've made in that front part of your body. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Breath is in, breath is out. Inhale, back up to a neutral neck. You'll make your way back to your hands and your knees. Roll over those toes, straighten those legs, send your tailbone up, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And then bring your right leg down, downward facing dog. And then exhale, just put your left leg up to the sky. How high, it doesn't matter. And then lower it back down. On this inhale, look forward. You have the option to bend your knees. You're going to walk or jump in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. And then exhale, fold. This inhale, rise all the way up, reaching. Arms are going to come up overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands into prayer. Down at your heart center, or bring your hands to your hips. We tend to lose our balance in certain situations, especially when we have zero control. So we're going to bring some balance back to ourselves. So go ahead and find a comfortable stance. You're going to bring your hands to your hips. We have a couple of options. You're going to shift weight to your left foot. I'm going to draw my right knee into my chest and flex my right foot. Option to stay here. You're always welcome to reach your arms up. And somebody wants to send their right leg out. And if you have the dexterity, the flexibility, you can take your two-piece fingers around that big toe on the right foot and find your balance here. 5, focus on something that's not moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into the chest and release it down. Shake it out. You're going to shift your weight to the right foot. So in yoga, we call it our dristi. Stare at something in front of you that's not moving. Once you find your dristi, that focal point, start to draw your weight into the right foot, drawing your left knee. Hands can stay on your hips. Arms can reach up. If it's in your practice and you want to challenge yourself, your two-piece fingers on your left, take your big left toe and you flex that left leg. For 5, 4, keep biceps by your ears if your arms are up. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, release that left foot down to the mat. Shaking out again. Inhale, reach the arms up, take a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Walk or jump to a high plank. Lift your tailbone up, downward facing dog. Take a giant inhale through your nose. You're actually doing yoga. Open your mouth, let it out. It's not that hard. Breathe in and out of your head. Open your mouth, let it out. Take the biggest breath you've taken. Release it all the way. Open the mouth, let it out. Look forward. Bend your knees. Put your butt towards your heels. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold. This inhale, rise all the way up, reaching. Take your arms up overhead. And then exhale, start to bring your hands back into prayer, stopping at midline center. You're going to step your left foot to the back of your mat. You're going to stay on the ball of your left foot, or for a modification, you can come down to your left knee. Untuck your toes if you're on your low lunge. If you're here in your high lunge or crescent lunge, you are going to be here as you reach the arms up to the sky. Stay here for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, reach a little higher, maybe a little back bend, and then you're going to frame your right foot. You're going to make your way to your high plank. So I'm on my knee, I roll over my left toes, I straighten my left leg, I step my right foot back, and I lift my butt up high, down and low. Take a big breath into it, and let it out. On your inhale, look forward at your thumbs. Walk or jump there. Inhale, halfway lift, that was awesome. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching, and bring your hands into prayer. Use your exhale to come on down. Awesome. You're going to send your opposite leg back. You are going to step your right leg back. I'm supposed to remember, not you. Right leg back. You can come down to the knee. If you're wobbly here in this lunge, squeeze your thighs together. Square off your left hip. Take another breath in. Save your exhale. This inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, frame your left foot. Roll over your right toes if you're on the knee. Send your left leg back, high plank. And then lift your tailbone up, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to do that again. Look forward, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching, and then on your exhale, bring your hands into prayer, stop right at your heart, slide down. Awesome. Go ahead and step your right foot back. If you need to modify again, come down to the right knee. It'll feel good to reach the arms up, biceps by your ears, look up, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, take a little back bend. Exhale, go ahead and frame your left foot. You'll lift your right knee if it's down. You'll send your left leg back. High plank, lift the tailbone up. Down, facing dog. Take a breath in. Empty your breath out. On your inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Take your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, frame your right foot. Send your right leg back if you're on the knee. We're in a high plank. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower down to your stomach. Woo. Now we've warmed up our backs here. We're starting to straighten that core, and we can feel it in our shoulders, so this is going to feel really good for you. Option, hands can stay under your shoulders. You're going to lift up 3 inches, baby cobra. And then lower down. Now you can do that again, but you're going to take a cobra where you press into your hands, chin and chest lift up, you press into your hips, your legs, and the tops of your feet. And then lower down. If you're looking for an upward facing dog, you press your feet into the mat, you engage your legs as you lift your knees and thighs, and then lower back down. And then go ahead and bend your right knee. And then go ahead and bend your left knee. Now maybe you reach back to take the ankles or the tops of the feet. Maybe you just have the sensation of reaching your arms back, palms are down. It's not about trying to get the pose. The pose will find its way to your body. On your inhale, everything lifts. Press into your hips, look up. And then lower down. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, lift up. And then lower down. Release your feet down to the mat. Make your way to your hands and your knees. Swing your legs to the left or to the right to come to a comfortable seat. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Last one. Inhale, you're going to reach your arms up overhead. Your left hand is going to go to your right knee. Your right hand is come behind you onto the ground. The idea is you find a tall spine and look over your right shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Look over that left shoulder. Feel yourself with a tall spine for 5, 4. Exhale, find your deeper twist for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Reach both arms up overhead. And then bring your hands sliding down into prayer, and they can rest on your knees. Close your eyes. Take a giant breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Thank you for taking your time today to come to your mat, to become aware of your breath and to move your body around. I invite you to come back at any time. My name is Jennifer. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste.